As with all drapes, you want to start off by ironing the entire sari. I know it's painful, I know it's going to take a lot of time, but it's going to make your drape and prepping the sari so much easier. Once you've ironed the entire sari, we can start pleating the pallu. So lay it over a flat surface. I'm just using my ironing board, but any flat surface like a table or a bed will do. And grab some safety pins and let's start pleating. So what you're gonna do to pleat is decide the width of the pallu you'd like, pallu pleats, and grab 2 points closest to you on the pallu and create your first pleat. You just grab it and put it down. And then for the next pleat, I'm gonna grab the same spot and pull and create another layer. So this sari is being extremely difficult, so I'm just gonna pin it as I go. Usually I do 3 to 4 pleats. I'm gonna do it at the 2 pleat mark because I don't wanna lose the pleats I've already taken. So make sure you're happy with it and then just pin it down. Okay, and then you just keep doing that. So pull at 2 ends, create another layer. And as you go, you just wanna make sure that this end of the pleats don't overshoot like the top pleat. Even out the pleats, make sure you're happy with them and pin them down. Before you start draping, you just want to make sure that your pallu, when you put it over your shoulder, it pretty much covers the entire length of so it's basically the height between your shoulder and your ankles. And you'll see why we need that length later. So let's take the other end and start draping. If you're wondering why this end is different and why I still have my blouse piece attached, I usually don't remove them just because it allows for some extra fabric, for some extra pleats. And I usually just wear it with a contrasting blouse anyway. So this drape starts off pretty much like the navy drape. So instead of taking the pallu around, you're just gonna literally take it and put it over your shoulder. Like that. And then you're left with this kind of loop. You're gonna pleat all of this. Take the side of the sari, position it, and start to the left of your belly button. And if you want to learn how I pleat, I have a video, I will link it here. It is super easy and super quick once you get the hang of it. You want to leave a little bit of fabric here. You don't want it to like pleat right up until the end because you're gonna see in a moment, I'm gonna thread the pallu through it. So you want to leave a little bit like that. Like that's a good enough space. So you want to stagger these pleats like you would in the navy drape so that they flare out beautifully. Oh, look at these pleats. Are they not the most beautiful? Okay, so pin them together and then you want to tuck this in. Let any excess fabric here, you just want to fold it forward and tuck it in so that you don't mess with this pleat opening. And then what you're going to do is position the pallu how you'd like it and bring this around. Okay, just pleat these, and depending on if you want to show the tassels or not, you can decide how you want to position the pleats and just tuck that in here. And once you have this in, you're pretty much done. And so you just want to fan out these pleats. And that's it. This drape is called the Infinity Drape because you don't really know where it begins and where it ends. It looks like the navy drape, but the pallu is connected to the front pleats. It's one of my favorite drapes because it still has that traditional look, but looks very different. And you're kind of like, how was that draped? I hope you try this out. You can wear it without a belt or with a belt to really cinch it in and give it a little bit more structure.